Hey, you, wait up a second. I know practice just ended. I know you're probably tired, but can we talk for a minute? Yeah, just you and me. Everyone else already left anyway. No, nothing's wrong. Well, I mean, nothing bad. I just I need to tell you something. And I figured after all these years of competing against each other, of pushing each other, of always trying to one-up each other, it was time I finally said it. You're probably wondering what I'm talking about, huh? You've got that confused look on your face. The same one you get when I beat your time on the track. But this is different. This isn't about running or scores or who can do more push-ups. This is about us. Okay, look, I'm just going to say it. Because if I don't say it now, I'm going to lose my nerve, and then I'll probably punch myself later for being such a coward. So here it is. I'm challenging you to a date. Yeah, you heard me right. A date with me, you and me, together. And before you say anything, before you try to laugh it off or make a joke, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I've been thinking about this for, God, I don't even know how long anymore. Months, probably. Maybe longer. And I'm tired of pretending I don't feel this way. Tired of hiding behind the competition and the teasing and the whole "we're just friends" thing. Because we both know it stopped being just that a while ago. At least for me it did. I know this is coming out of nowhere. I know we've always had this whole rival thing going on. Always pushing each other, always competing, always seeing who's better. And I love that. I really do. I love that you never go easy on me. I love that you make me work for every victory. But somewhere along the way, somewhere between all those races and challenges and late-night training sessions, I started looking forward to seeing you for reasons that had nothing to do with winning. I started noticing the way you smile when you finally beat me at something, the way you get all focused and determined when you're trying to prove yourself, the way you always check to make sure I'm okay after a tough workout, even when you're exhausted too. And I realized I don't just want to compete with you anymore. I want more than that. I want to hold your hand after practice instead of just high-fiving you. I want to grab dinner together and actually call it a date instead of pretending we're just refueling. I want to kiss you when you beat me instead of just playfully shoving you and demanding a rematch. I want you. And I know that's probably weird to hear coming from me, the girl who spent years trying to prove she's tougher than you, faster than you, stronger than you. But the truth is, you make me feel things I've never felt before. Things that have nothing to do with competition or sports or any of that. You make me feel softer. In a good way. Like I don't always have to be so tough and guarded all the time. Like maybe it's okay to just want someone, to care about someone, to let myself fall for someone. And I've fallen. Pretty hard, actually. Which is funny, considering I've always prided myself on never falling, never stumbling, never showing weakness. But when it comes to you, I don't know. All my defenses just crumble. Every time you look at me with those eyes, every time you laugh at one of my terrible jokes, every time you push me to be better, to try harder, to never give up, it makes me want to stop running from this feeling and just embrace it. So yeah, I'm challenging you to a date, because that's the only way I know how to do this. the only way that feels right for us. One more competition. Except this time, the prize isn't a trophy or a better time or bragging rights. The prize is each other. If you say yes, if you accept this challenge, then we see where this goes. We take a chance on whatever this is between us. And if you say no, well, I'll respect that. I'll back off. We can go back to being just friends and competitors and pretend I never said anything. But I really, really hope you don't say no, because I think we could be something amazing together, something even better than what we already have. What do you say? Are you going to accept my challenge? Or are you going to chicken out on me? I'm kidding. Kind of. I mean, I know this is a lot to take in. I know I just kind of dumped this all on you without any warning. But I couldn't keep it in anymore. I've been holding on to these feelings for so long, and every day it got harder to pretend they weren't there. Do you remember that day last spring, when we were training for regionals and it started pouring rain out of nowhere? Everyone else ran inside, but you and I, we just kept going, kept running through the rain like a couple of idiots. And then we finally stopped, both of us completely soaked, laughing so hard we could barely breathe. And you looked at me with this big smile on your face, rain dripping down your cheeks, and you said something like, "This is crazy, but it's perfect." That's when I knew. That's when I realized you weren't just my friend or my rival anymore. You were everything. The person I wanted to share every moment with. The person who made even the most miserable, exhausting days feel like an adventure. The person I was falling in love with. Yeah, I said it. Love. I'm in love with you. And I know that's a big word, a scary word, especially for someone like me who's always been more comfortable with competition than vulnerability. But it's the truth. I've been in love with you for months now, maybe even longer if I'm being completely honest with myself. And I'm tired of hiding it. Tired of pretending these feelings don't exist. So I'm laying it all out here, right now, in this stupid empty gym that smells like sweat and rubber mats. Not exactly the most romantic setting, huh? I probably should have planned this better. Maybe taken you somewhere nice first. Somewhere with candles and soft music and all that sappy stuff. But that's not really us, is it? We're not the type to do things the traditional way. We've always done things our own way, on our own terms. So I figured, why start now? Besides, I think this is perfect. Just you and me. In a place where we've spent so much time together. Where we've pushed each other, challenged each other, grown together. It feels right. You're still not saying anything. You're just staring at me with that look on your face. That mixture of surprise and confusion and, is that happiness? Or am I just seeing what I want to see? Come on, say something, anything, even if it's just to tell me I'm crazy. At least then I'd know what you're thinking. Okay, maybe I should give you some context, some backstory. Help you understand how I got here. Because I know this is sudden, and you deserve to know why I'm doing this now, why today. It started, God, I don't even know when it started. Maybe it's been building for years and I was just too stubborn to notice. But I think the first time I really felt it, like really felt something shift inside me, was that night we stayed late after practice. Remember? You were trying to perfect your form on the hurdles, and I stayed to spot you. Even though I was exhausted and every muscle in my body was screaming at me to go home. But I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay there with you, watch you work, see that determined look on your face. And then you finally nailed it. That perfect jump. Clean form, perfect timing, everything. And you turned to me with this huge smile and said, "Did you see that?" And I remember thinking, yeah, I saw it. I see you. I see everything about you. And I don't ever want to stop seeing you. But I didn't say that out loud. I just smiled and said something like, "Not bad, try it again." Because that's what we do, right? We push each other. We challenge each other. We never let the other get too comfortable. Except that night, after you left, I realized I didn't want to just push you anymore. I wanted to be there for you, support you, celebrate with you. I wanted to be more than just your training partner or your rival. I wanted to be yours. And that scared me because I've never wanted that before. Never let myself want that. I've always been so focused on being independent, on being strong, on never needing anyone. But you made me realize that needing someone isn't weakness. That letting someone in doesn't make you less capable or less tough. It just makes you human. So I started paying more attention. Started noticing all the little things about you that I'd been taking for granted. Like the way you always remember my favorite energy drink and grab one for me after practice. Or the way you get all competitive when someone else tries to challenge me, like you're the only one allowed to do that. Or the way you look at me sometimes, when you think I'm not paying attention, with this soft expression that's so different from your usual competitive glare. And every time I noticed something new, every time I caught you doing something thoughtful or sweet or just you, I fell a little harder. Until one day I woke up and realized I wasn't just falling anymore. I had completely fallen, head over heels, all in. And that terrified me. Because what if you didn't feel the same way? What if I ruined our friendship by admitting this? What if everything changed and not in a good way? So I tried to ignore it. Tried to focus on training and competitions and keeping things the way they've always been. But then today, during practice, I saw you laughing with that new girl, the one who just joined the team, and she was looking at you the way I look at you, with that mixture of admiration and interest and something more. And you were being nice to her, friendly, helping her with her form. And I felt jealous, so jealous it actually hurt. And I realized I couldn't keep doing this. Couldn't keep pretending these feelings don't exist. Couldn't keep waiting for the perfect moment that might never come. So I decided, today's the day. Right now. I'm going to tell you. Even if it's messy. Even if it's not perfect. Even if I'm terrified. Because you deserve to know. And I deserve to at least try. And now, here we are. With me having just confessed everything and you still looking at me like you're trying to process all of this. Which is fair. I mean, I just dropped a lot on you. Are you okay? You're not saying anything and it's kind of freaking me out. Did I completely misread this? Have I been imagining things this whole time? Because there have been moments, I swear there have been moments, where I thought maybe you felt something too. Like that time we were cooling down after a long run and you put your arm around my shoulders. And it wasn't just a friendly gesture. It felt different, more intimate. Or that night we got burgers after that big meet, and we ended up talking for hours about everything and nothing. And you looked at me across the table with this expression that made my heart skip. Or all those times you've texted me late at night just to check in, just to say goodnight, just to let me know you're thinking about me. Maybe I'm reading too much into those moments. Maybe you were just being a good friend, but I don't think so. I think you've been feeling this too, at least a little bit. And maybe you've been just as scared as I am to admit it. Am I right? Am I anywhere close? Tell me what you're thinking, please, even if it's not what I want to hear, even if you're about to let me down easy. At least I'll know. At least I'll have tried. You know what? I'm going to keep talking, because if I stop now, I might lose my nerve completely. So let me tell you what I've been imagining, what I want this to be, if you say yes. I want us to still compete, still challenge each other, still push each other to be better, because that's who we are. That's what makes us, us. But I also want to hold your hand when we walk home after practice. I want to lean against you when we're tired. I want to celebrate your victories like they're my own. I want to take you on actual dates, real ones, where we dress up a little and go somewhere nice, and I can see you in something other than athletic gear for once. Not that I don't love the way you look in athletic gear. You look amazing, but you know what I mean. I want to learn all the things about you that I don't already know. Your favorite movie, what you dream about, what scares you, what makes you really, truly happy. I want to be the person you come to when you have a bad day, the person you want to share good news with first. I want to kiss you. God, I really want to kiss you. I've been thinking about it for months, and it's driving me crazy. I want to fall asleep on the phone with you talking about nothing. I want to text you stupid memes that make you laugh. I want to know what it's like to be loved by you, because I already know what it's like to love you. And it's the best thing I've ever felt. Even with all the fear and uncertainty and nervousness that comes with it, loving you, it feels right. It feels like something I was always meant to do. And I know I'm being really intense right now. I know I'm probably overwhelming you with all of this, but I've been holding it in for so long that now that I've started, I can't stop. I need you to know how much you mean to me, how much I care about you, how much I want this to work, because I do. I want it so badly, it actually scares me. I've never wanted anything this much. Not any medal or trophy or record. Just you. You're smiling. Why are you smiling? Wait, are you crying a little too? Are those happy tears or... Oh, you feel it too, don't you? You've been feeling this the whole time. God, we're both idiots, aren't we? Dancing around this for months when we both knew. Come here. No, seriously, come here. Stop standing so far away. There, that's better. Hi. I can see your face better from here. See that look in your eyes that's telling me everything I need to know? You're saying yes, aren't you? You're accepting my challenge. I don't even have words right now. My heart's beating so fast, I think it might actually explode. Is this really happening? Are we really doing this? You're nodding. You're saying yes. You're telling me you've been feeling this too. That you've been wanting to say something but didn't know how. That you've been just as scared and confused and overwhelmed as I've been. And now we're here, finally being honest, finally admitting what we've both been too afraid to say. This is everything. I want to hug you so badly right now. Is that okay? Can I? Okay. Yeah. Come here. You fit perfectly right here. Did you know that? Like, this is exactly where you're supposed to be. I could stay like this forever. Just holding you, feeling your heartbeat, knowing that you're mine now. Well, mine if you want to be. You do want to be mine, right? This isn't just a pity acceptance because you felt bad for me confessing so dramatically. I'm kidding. I can feel how you're holding me back. I know this is real. So, about that date, our first official date, as more than just friends or training partners or rivals. What do you want to do? And don't say race each other, because while that's very us, I want to do something different. Something that shows you I can be romantic when I want to be. Actually, I have an idea, if you're up for it. There's that hiking trail we've been talking about checking out, the one with the lookout point at the top. What if we go there? Bring some food, make a whole day of it. We can hike up together, have a picnic at the top, watch the sunset. It's still active and physical because that's who we are, but it's also romantic, intimate, just us and the view and no distractions. Does that sound good? You're saying yes. You're saying that sounds perfect. Good, because I've been planning this in my head for weeks now, even though I wasn't sure I'd ever actually get to do it. I already know what I want to pack. I know the perfect spot to stop for the picnic. I even checked the weather forecast for the next few days. Yeah, I'm that person. The one who plans everything down to the last detail. But with you, I want it to be perfect, or as close to perfect as I can. Make it. Because you deserve perfect. You deserve someone who puts in the effort, who plans things and thinks ahead and makes sure you're taken care of. And I want to be that person for you. I know I'm not always the most traditionally romantic. I'm better at showing affection through competition and teasing than through words and gestures. But I'm going to try. For you, I'm going to try to be better at the soft stuff. Even though it's scary, even though I feel completely out of my element. Because you're worth it. You're telling me I don't have to change, that you like me exactly the way I am, that the competitive, teasing, slightly rough around the edges version of me is exactly what you want. That means everything. You have no idea. Because I've been so worried that I'm not soft enough or romantic enough or feminine enough, that you'd want someone more traditional, more delicate, more like all those other girls who know how to flirt properly and wear cute dresses and say all the right things. But you're telling me that's not what you want at all. You want me, the real me, athletic gear and competitive streak and terrible romantic skills and all. Well then, I guess you're stuck with me, and I'm stuck with you. Happily stuck, gladly stuck. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here, right now, with you. Can I tell you something else? Something I haven't admitted to anyone, not even myself really, until now. You make me feel safe. And I know that sounds weird coming from me, the girl who's always trying to be tough and independent and prove she doesn't need anyone. But with you, I don't feel like I have to prove anything. I can just be. I can be competitive when I want to be, vulnerable when I need to be, soft when I'm feeling it. And you never judge me for any of it. You just accept me, all of me. That's rare. That's special. And that's one of the million reasons I love you. There I go again, saying the L word like it's no big deal. But it is a big deal. It's the biggest deal. I love you. I'm in love with you. And I think I'm going to keep saying it until it feels real. Until I'm not scared anymore that you'll wake up one day and realize this was all a mistake. Even though I know that's not going to happen. I know you're in this just as much as I am. I can see it in your eyes, feel it in the way you're holding me. We're really doing this. We're really together now. I should probably let go of you at some point. We've been standing here hugging for, how long has it been? 5 minutes? 10? But I don't want to let go. Not yet. Just a little longer. Let me stay right here a little longer. You're not complaining. You're holding me just as tight. This is nice. This is really, really nice. I could get used to this. Having someone to hold, someone to lean on, someone who holds me back just as tightly. I never thought I needed this. Never thought I wanted it. But now that I have it, I don't want to let it go. Okay, I'm going to let go now, before I completely lose all sense of time and we end up standing here until the janitor kicks us out. But I'm keeping your hand. Is that okay? Good. Because your hand fits perfectly in mine, and I'm not ready to give that up yet. So, what do we do now? Do we tell people? Do we keep it quiet for a while? What's the protocol here? I'm asking because I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done this before. Never been in a real relationship. All my focus has always been on training and competing. I never made time for this kind of thing. But now I'm making time. For you. Because you're more important than any race or medal or record. You're the most important thing in my life now. You're saying we should just see how it goes, not overthink it, let things develop naturally. That sounds perfect. That sounds like exactly what we need. No pressure, no expectations, just us, figuring this out together. I like that. I like the idea of discovering the side of us without any rule book or plan. Even though you know I love having a plan for everything. But with you, I think I'm okay with just seeing where this goes. Can I walk you home? Or are we going to grab something to eat first? Because I'm suddenly starving, and I have a feeling it's because I just used up all my emotional energy confessing my undying love for you. See? I can be dramatic when I want to be. You're saying food sounds good, that you're hungry too. Perfect. Let's go then. We can grab something quick and talk more, plan our date, figure out the details. And maybe I can hold your hand the whole way there. Yeah, I'm definitely holding your hand the whole way there. You know what's funny? This whole time I've been so nervous, so scared that you'd reject me or laugh at me or tell me I was crazy. But now that it's out there, now that you've said yes, I feel lighter. Like this weight I've been carrying around for months has finally lifted, and I can breathe properly for the first time in forever. This is what happiness feels like, isn't it? This warm, glowing, can't stop smiling feeling in my chest. I like it. I really like it. And I like you. So much, it's kind of ridiculous. Come on, let's get out of here. Start our first official evening as whatever we are now. Girlfriend and boyfriend? Partners? A couple? I like the sound of all of those. Especially girlfriend. Your girlfriend. Yeah, I really like the sound of that. All right, let's go. We've got a whole new chapter starting right now, and I can't wait to see where it takes us. As long as it's with you, I'm ready for anything. Let's go. Together. And hey, thank you for saying yes, for giving this a chance, for being willing to take this leap with me. It means everything. You mean everything. Okay, now I'm really going to stop before I get all emotional again. Let's go get that food. And then I'll walk you home. And maybe I'll kiss you goodnight at your door, if that's okay with you. You're nodding. You're saying you'd like that. Good. Because I've been thinking about it for months, and I'm pretty sure if I don't kiss you soon, I'm going to lose my mind. But I'm going to wait until the perfect moment, until it feels just right. And then I'm going to kiss you like I've been dreaming about for so long. Come on, let's go before I forget about food entirely and just kiss you right here in the sweaty gym. My hand's still in yours, and I'm not letting go. Not now, not later, not ever. You're stuck with me now. I hope you know that. And I'm a pretty competitive girlfriend, so you better be ready. I'm kidding, mostly. I'm just really happy. Happier than I've been in a long time. And it's because of you. Thank you for making me this happy. Thank you for being you. All right, enough mushy stuff for now. Let's go. We've got our whole lives ahead of us to be mushy, starting with tomorrow, our first real date. I can't wait. I can't wait to spend the whole day with you, just us. No distractions, no pretending, just being together. It's going to be perfect. And tonight, when I get home, I'm going to text you, and we're going to talk until we fall asleep. And tomorrow, I'm going to wake up, and the first thing I'm going to think about is you, and how lucky I am that you said yes. Together. You know, I keep thinking about that hike, about sitting at the top of that trail with you, watching the sunset, having this perfect moment. And I keep imagining what it'll be like to just sit there with you, close, comfortable. Maybe I'll rest my head on your shoulder. Maybe you'll put your arm around me, and we'll just be. No competition, no trying to prove anything, just existing together in this quiet, beautiful moment. I've never really let myself imagine moments like that before. Quiet moments, soft moments. But with you, I want all of it. So tomorrow, the trail, our first date, and then, who knows, maybe 100 more dates after that. Maybe 1,000. I'm not scared anymore. Not of this, not of us. Because I know, deep down, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Come on, let's get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early, and I'll be thinking about you tonight. Sweet dreams, and thank you for everything, for being mine. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow, and every day after that.